This Sharks loss tonight was the most disappointing loss this season because we blew a 3-1 lead to the Vegas Golden Knights and lost by a final score of 5-4. And it's funny because the Golden Knights are usually the ones that blow 3-1 leads, right? But no, tonight it was us. So the Knights, they opened up scoring tonight with a goal by Shea Theodore, assisted by Max Pacioretty. That made it 1-0, and that would actually be the only goal in the first period. If you fast forward to the second period, the Sharks tie it up with a Matt Nieto goal assisted by Timo Meier to make it 1-1. It was a pretty nice goal, good pass by Meier. And then the Sharks, before I talk about these next goals, the second period for the Sharks was great. Their discipline was pretty good. They lacked penalty minutes. They had 3 goals. So the second goal came by a Ferraro, really nice goal by Ferraro. It was assisted by Tomas Hertl and Leonard. And then after that, there was a little bit of a controversial play. William Carrier thought he scored. It was pretty blatantly a goalie interference. The Sharks overturned that. So that was still 2-1. He basically pushed Dubnyk into the net with the puck. And then the Sharks made it 3-1 after LeBanc scored, and that was assisted by Vander Kane and Ferraro. So Vander Kane had a nice night. He ended up having 3 points, and I'll get to his more achievements in a minute. So in the third period is where it got ugly. The Golden Knights scored 4 goals, while the Sharks just scored 1. So the Knights scored pretty much at the beginning of the period with a goal by Glass on the power play. Then Haig tied it up. Then Reeves made it 4-3 with 7.5 minutes left. And at that point, I pretty much thought it would be over. I didn't think we were going to come back. And then just to add insult to injury, Martinez made it 5-3 by scoring on the power play. And Evander Kane did score after that on the power play as well, not too long after, as the Sharks, I think, got some penalty time. But it didn't matter. I mean, good job, Evander Kane. He had a good game out there. Like, a lot of guys were playing good. It's just our defense is terrible. You know, when you blow a 3-1 lead, there's a lot of things that need to be improved on. Their defense needs to improve. I mean, Dubnyk had an .865 save percentage, but I think he played a lot better than that says. He had 37 save attempts and 32 saves, obviously allowed 5 goals. Fleury was in net for the Knights. He allowed 4 goals to go in, and he had 33 save attempts and 29 saves. But, you know, like, the guys on the Sharks are playing good on offense. It's just we lack that defensive ability, and we can't protect Dubnyk. I just don't know what's going on. And you look at, like, the standings, like, I believe we have about 25 points, which we're second to last in the division. And, you know, if we're trying to make a playoff push, which I don't even know if we are, we have to catch up to the Blues, who have 33. And so it's like every loss, it looks more and more out of reach. And we're actually playing the Blues next for a set. So if we can actually beat them twice, that'll be good. I highly doubt that'll happen just because of what's happening. But we've lost 5 times to the Knights in our last 5. We lost 5 times to the Knights. That is pathetic, you know. And most of these games are close. Like, whenever the Sharks and Knights play each other, it's always a scrap. You know, there's fighting. It's a close one. It's like gritty hockey, you know. But sometimes it's not. But tonight it was a good game. Don't get me wrong. Just the outcome wasn't good. And I mean, I guess our schedule is all right for our next, like, 6 or so games, because we're playing the Blues twice, and then the Kings twice, and the Coyotes twice. Okay, I think we have a chance to win all 6 of those. And if we did, we would be in the playoff hunt. But I don't want to jinx anything. So, you know, Sharks lose 5-4 to the Knights after blowing a 3-1 lead. Knights score basically 4 goals in the third period, while the Sharks score 1. Their third period was just crazy. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Next game versus the Blues. Peace out.